Hi there, how are you today? It's Monday, May 14th, 2012. How are you doing with your exploration of your communication habits and skills? I hope you've started paying attention to the words that are coming out of your mouth. Your voice is a powerful tool. It's one that you can put to excellent use, one that you can learn how to actually not misuse by growing your skill level in your communication area. One of the areas that I find that clients who come to me often find that they have a real deficiency in is the language of emotional expression. And as I live in the world around me, I recognize and notice that it's really the culture at large. Most of us have not really come into the world with great models of how to express readily our emotional content and how to do that without, in fact, harming others or harming ourselves. So I think of this as an age and a time when we as humans are learning the language of emotions much more intensely. We have a lot more knowledge out there that we can draw on, and hopefully as we as individuals begin to learn these skills more and more, we pass them along to others, pass them along to our children, we pass them along to our friends, we even pass them along to our parents sometimes. As you begin to do your exploration of communication and you start to build up your skill in the area of emotional expression, there's one simple habit that I would encourage you to practice. And that is, when you find yourself experiencing an emotion or a feeling, begin to learn how to name it really readily. And learn how to name it out loud. Even if you're alone, say it out loud to yourself. It's okay. So for instance, if you're in a situation and let's say perhaps you're getting a little angry at what's going on in the situation, there's something there that's stimulating some anger in you. Rather than actually screaming and yelling like you might be in the habit of doing, or closing down completely, that might be your habit, or you might be frustrated and you might start, I don't know, just start delivering some sort of big speech of some kind. We all have our habits of how we respond to our emotional content. What I would encourage you to do is just begin to name your emotional content. Oh my, I'm starting to feel really angry right now. What's going on around me right now that's causing anger to arise in me? Ooh, it's really coming up strong now. I can feel it. I can feel it in my chest. It's starting to pound. I can feel it in my head. My head's starting to feel really hot inside. And actually, I'm starting to think a lot of things really fast. I'm getting confused. And I just feel like screaming right now in the moment. And this anger is making me even more confused. The more I even pay attention, I'm getting more confused. And then take a breath. Take a breath and take a breath. What happens with this is that what we begin to be aware of is in the speaking of it and in the naming of it, it starts to move the energy a little bit more. We start to have a sense of it not feeling so stuck right there. And we're not then immediately reacting in a way that really isn't very useful in the situation. Just simply naming your emotions and notice the feelings and naming the feelings can't harm anything in the situation. And what it does is it shifts your attention from this situation or the circumstances that you're in the moment that may seem out of control to your inner world, where actually you have the most influence and you have an ability to respond from this place within. So the more you understand what's going on within, or the more that you're in touch with the feelings of what's going on, the more that you can start to respond from a place of self-knowledge, rather than just reacting to the situation really readily and sometimes not very helpfully. I've provided in my blog paragraph a link or two to websites where you can go and you can see lists of feelings and emotions, and I hope this will help you if you go there to start to expand your vocabulary a little bit as you're building skills in the area of emotional expression. Have a great week.